Trucks, probably the most important thing in a Snowrunner. We spend 99% of our time driving them in the game. And we have over 65 trucks in this game. Heavy trucks, heavy duty trucks, highway trucks, scout trucks, and off-road trucks. But what is the worst and the best truck of each class? Stick around to find out. So let's start with highway trucks. I can't really say these trucks are actually really good because we're playing a game that barely has any highways. But out of the 4 highway trucks that we have, which one is the best one? Definitely the GMC and the Western Star 57X are the top highway trucks in this class. Because this is the only truck that has all-wheel drive and diff lock in this class, it has good ground clearance, it has good stability, and it's the first truck that you get in the game. And the best truck in this class is the GMC MH9500. Because of the fact that this truck has diff lock, it performs better than the Western Star 57X. And this truck has more add-ons, so it makes it more useful than the Western Star 57X. Overall, for a highway truck, it does a good job, and it's the only highway truck that you can actually use for off-roading. Okay, now let's get to the worst one. Both of these trucks are not that great, to be honest. None of them has all-wheel drive or diff lock or mud tires. But if I had to choose one, I would say International Transistor 4070A is the worst truck in this class. Ford CLT has bigger tires, better ground clearance, and bigger fuel tank, and it's a better truck in terms of fuel consumption compared to the International. So that's why I think Ford is a bit better than the Transistor. I hope we see a day that these two trucks has all-wheel drive and diff lock so we could use them more often. Alright, now let's get to heavy-duty trucks. This class, in my opinion, is actually really interesting because all the trucks in this class are kinda at the same level. So you can use any truck from this class that you want. But now, let's see which one is the best truck in this class. I really like White Western Star. It's a truck that you can unlock really early in the game, and it's a good truck. It has so many add-ons, and it's a reliable truck. And it does a good job on mud or snow. Same as Cat CT681, a really stable truck with a powerful engine. But the Cat has a big flaw in my opinion, and that's the dead axle. That dead axle can cause you some problems, like it can make your truck get high centered or you can get stuck on the bumps around the map. And that's why I would say the best truck in this class is International HX520. A really good truck that can do anything you want at a really good level. I wouldn't say it's the best truck in the game or it can do something better than all the trucks that we have in the game, no, but it's a good truck overall. For driving through mud or snow or driving on ice, this truck can do them all. The HX520 can support the crane bed trailer combo and its fuel tank capacity is 280 liters, which is not that bad. And to be honest, it's a gorgeous truck. But now let's get to the worst truck of this class. All the trucks that we have in this class are actually decent, to be honest. And even the worst truck in this class is not that bad compared to the other ones. But if I have to choose one, I would say Chevy Kodiak is the worst one. So Chevrolet Kodiak C70 is the only truck in this class that has only one real axle. It has the smallest fuel tank and it has the smallest tires among the trucks from this group. I wouldn't say it's a bad truck at all. It's not that horrible that you cannot use it at all. You can use it if you want, it gets the job done. But compared to other trucks that we have in this class, like the Freestar or the White Western Star, I think those trucks does a better job than this one. In my opinion, this truck has two downsides. It has a small fuel tank and it's not that good for crossing river. Okay, now it's time for heavy trucks. Probably the class that has some of the best trucks in the game. We have monsters like Azov and Tarctic, their special 15C177, the Kolab brothers, and unique trucks like Western Star 6900 twin steer, the International Pace Star 5600 TS, and the 10x10 Azov. But definitely the best truck in this class is Zik 605R. The monster among trucks, the undisputable beast in this game. There is nothing that can stop this truck. And even though it's a beast of a truck that you can do anything with, it has a fuel tank capacity of 380 liters. And even if that's not enough for you, it has a roof rack that can hold up to 200 liters of fuel. So this truck overall has 580 liters of fuel. Therefore, you not only never get stuck anywhere, you're not gonna ever run out of fuel. I mean, this thing is like a Snowrunner on easy mode. It's like the Sword of Night and Flame in Elden Ring. That's how good this truck is. That's the fascinating thing in this class. We have a truck like Zik 605R that can do anything with a bunch of good useful add-ons, and then we have a truck like Cat 770G, the worst truck of this class. I'm not gonna waste anyone's time with this truck. I mean, there is nothing you can do with this truck. You can't attach trailers to it. It doesn't have any good add-ons. It has just a fuel tank. The other add-on, you can only use it for one contract and that's it. I think the only good thing about Cat 770G is you can use it as a portable gas station. That's the only good thing about this truck that pops in my mind. Okay, now it's time for off-road trucks. Choosing the best truck in this class was very tough for me, because we have so many good trucks in here, like the Voron family, the Azov trucks, KRS Bandit, and the Freightliner trucks. For this one, I had to go with my heart, and I have to give it to Tega 6436, one of my favorite trucks in this game. And I think it truly deserves to be the best truck from this class. And the only reason I chose this Tega truck over the other Tega truck is because you can unlock this way faster in the game. You can unlock it in the third region. And throughout the whole game, you create this good bond with this truck. Or at least it was like that for me. But I mean, this truck is just amazing. It has some of the best tires in the game. All-wheel drive, diff-lock, always on. It's incredibly stable, and it has a big cabin so you can put your cargo on the cab. There are so many other good trucks from this class, but this one, man, this one is just something else to me. Now let's get to the worst truck. There are two trucks from this class that are good trucks, but they have a big problem, and that's they are really fuel thirsty with a small fuel tank, like the ANK and Azov 5319. But I don't think they deserve to be called the worst truck from this class. I actually really like the worst truck from this class. I don't know why, but I just really like it. And even though I don't like to say it's the worst truck, I have to accept it. And the worst truck in this class is Royal BM17. To be honest, it's not that bad, but it has two big problems. It's the only off-road truck that doesn't have diff-lock, and it's really tippy, so it's gonna disappoint you a lot when you drive it. But since you can unlock this truck kinda early in the game, you can unlock it in Alaska, so it's gonna help you a lot at the beginning of the game until you unlock some better trucks. Now it's time for the last class, the scout trucks. Okay, the top scout trucks. YAR-87, an overall good scout truck, one of the best scout trucks for pulling scout trailers, with some of the best tires in the game. Taz 420 Tatarin, an 8x8 beast. Ford F750 and International Lodestar 1700. Two of the scout trucks that you can easily use them for supporting the other trucks. Okay, now the best scout truck. Without any doubt, the best scout truck is Taz Tatarin. I mean, this thing can go through anything. It's like Zik 605R's little brother. A total beast for scouting. But since we have two types of scout trucks in this game, I would say we have two best trucks in this class. the TAS Tatarin and Ford F750. TAS Tatarin for scouting and Ford F750 is the best truck for supporting your other trucks in the game. It has enough repair points and enough fuel to repair or refuel any truck in this game. And I believe it's the only scout truck that you can actually attach truck trailers to it. So in my opinion, the Tatarin and F750 are the best scout trucks in this game. But now, let's get to the worst scout trucks. I think it's probably very obvious that the worst scout truck is Cat TH357. It's one of the most useless vehicles that we have in this game. I mean, anything you want to do with this truck, a crane does it 10 times better. But since this vehicle is actually not designed for scouting, I would add another worst truck from this class. A truck that is actually designed for scouting, but it does a horrible job. The Scout 800. And you might ask, why a Scout 800 and not Chevy CK1500? Because Scout trucks are designed to go over uneven and narrow bumpy surfaces. And a TP vehicle like a Scout 800 is an awful choice for that. And the fact that the Scout 800 would easily tip over makes it one of the worst scout trucks that we have in the game. And that's it for today's video, guys. I see you on the next one.